Yo, what is up guys? We are back and I'm here today to give you a good look at our brand new recording setup. Now, we did do one of these just a few days ago, just a brief overview. However, I have implemented some new things since then. So consider this kind of like a studio tour, if you will. I probably won't do another one of these for a while, but here we go. So behind here is where all the magic happens. We got ourselves our green screen setup, which is actually much bigger than it needs to be, but it is there. And there's my chair over there. I put it over there when I'm not using it. And if we take a look right through this window, there's my lovely dogs having a good time. We don't keep them out there all the time, but whenever it's real nice out, we'll leave them out there for a couple hours whenever the weather's just right. But I got a nice view of them to keep an eye on them. And behind here, which as you can see is neatly put away. It's enclosed very nicely. We can actually open this up and our entire recording setup fits in here. Now, it is a mess. I know people are like, do something with your wires, bro. But that's the thing. I actually would have these wires a lot neater if that was something I could do right now. And I know that sounds like an excuse, but I'm not supposed to have any of this in here right now. So part of the deal was I can't put down like any tape or any sort of hooks or put anything that could potentially damage any of the stuff in here. So because I can't put down tape or anything like that, I can't tape all these wires neatly. So at a later date, when I get the okay to do that, then I'll sort out these wires a lot better. But for now, we have our two monitors. We have our receiver for the Wii, our camera. Over here, we have our blue snowball microphone, and the very first dollar I ever made on YouTube, just neatly framed there. And then we also have my computer tower, which is nice. We got the member board, a wide assortment of controllers. We got our switch over here. We got our mechanical keyboard, which I love mechanical keyboards, so don't even get me started on that. But then we take a look down here, and yes, like I said, it's a wire jungle right now, but we will sort this out at a later date. We have our HDMI splitter. This is hooked up. This goes to our Xbox 360. This one goes to the Switch, and this one goes to our AV to HDMI adapter, which is right there. And then this one here goes to the Elgato, which is right there. Now, that allows me to swap between the Nintendo Switch, the Xbox, or our AV adapter, upscaler, just by clicking this button here. So at any point during a stream, I can just click this button and I'll swap between them. Granted, they have to be powered on for it to actually work, otherwise you just get no signal, but I can swap between them freely just by clicking this button underneath the desk, which I think is nice. That being said, if we go a little bit further in, from this AV upscaler, we're actually plugged into this AV splitter, which has 4 channels. I'm currently only using 2, and that is for the Wii and the N64. The Xbox is right here. We take a look over here. We got the Wii. the N64. I fixed the Wii, by the way. It stopped working again, and I took it apart and I fixed it again. So we can actually play Wii and GameCube stuff now again. I do have an actual original GameCube, but it's in storage right now. I figured there was no reason to hook it up if the Wii can play GameCube games anyway. But I do have an original GameCube. I even have the original box and owner's manual and all of the original packaging. So I have, like, I could just rebox that thing. But yeah, so that being said, there's our N64 games. That there, in that case, is all my Xbox 360 games. And behind that case, I teased this in the last video, but that is actually the Kinect for the Xbox. We will be using that again soon because now I have proper room to use it. So Kinect Xbox 360 games confirmed, coming back to the channel at some point in the near future. Maybe even today if I feel like fucking around with it. And then this here is my karaoke machine. It's got CRT on there. I actually just use this pretty much to listen to my Ninja Sex Party album. However, I can hook this up to the Elgato and play games on this screen and live stream it. We actually did that for the last subscriber special, where we played Sonic and the Black Knight on this screen live, and that was an interesting experience. So we might do something like that again in the near future. But that's pretty much all the components of the setup here. Like I said, I will be fixing the wiring on that whenever I'm allowed to start taping stuff down. But anyway, so that being said, all of this up here, and then you know, we got all that going on. And then if we actually take a look right up here, the plushies are back, baby. I just moved them in. We got our Pokemon plushies on either end. We got our little Minecraft Enderman. He's just hanging out here, as you do. And then everything else is all FNAF related. But yeah, so that is our entire recording setup there. And whenever I use it, I just take those two extension cables and run them to that outlet right there. And then when I'm not using it, I unplug those, put them back in there, close the doors, and it's like it's not even there. It's all neatly concealed, in this closet space. But then we take a look behind the green screen. You can actually see this is where I sleep now as well. So this is I actually sleep in this room as well. So behind the green screen is actually where I sleep. And I got the Five Nights at Freddy's comforter. Of course I do. And yeah, so this is my entire setup. And we got our little doggos hanging out there. But yeah, that's the entire setup. I'm very happy with the way this came out. But yeah. Anyway, that being said, I guess we're gonna wrap up here, and we'll be doing some more live streams soon. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. I really like the way the plushies came out up there. I do have a really big FNAF plushie that I could put up there, but it would look kind of out of place because all the other ones are little. So I'm gonna try to find a different place to put that. But yeah, so that is all of our stuff. And when I actually get the okay to start hanging stuff in here and taping stuff and all that, I'll probably tape this up there somewhere or hang it up there somewhere. Maybe the member board as well. and maybe some posters or something. But this is the setup, and I'm pretty happy with how it came out. And it's a lot bigger space to work with than what we previously had. And a lot more functionality than what we previously had, because we have a fucking green screen now. That's awesome. But yeah, so anyway, we're going to wrap up here. Just thought I'd give you guys a little look around. And I might start fucking around with that Kinect soon to see if that's a viable option, because I would like to get into that. But yeah, so that being said, we're going to wrap up here, and thank all you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting me, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.